Okay, so yes, welcome to this new session, second session of the module 2, and that is the Open CV programming. So in this module, we are going to explore the different Open CV operation that is generally used for the image processing. Okay, so let's revise the what we have done yesterday. So we have created one project on the uh, PyCharm. Yes, is it visible? Yeah, its screen is visible to you. Yeah, are you able to see my PyCharm? Actually, today I'm using the dual monitor. Okay, that's why I'm asking. So PyCharm, is it visible? Yes. Okay. Okay. So yes. So yesterday, actually, we were started with the OpenCV, how to import the OpenCV in the PyCharm. Once you install the PyCharm, very first thing is you have to install the OpenCV library. So how to install the OpenCV library? So in a Windows, you have to go to the file and the settings, and yes, you have to go to your particular project. And in that project, yes, in my Mac operating system, actually, it is available in preferences. It is the same thing that you are that you are getting in the file and the settings. So once you get that interpreter, so yes, you have to click on this plus icon, and just you have to type here opencv dash python. Okay, and yes, after this you have to click on the install python. Okay, so once you have installed the python, this library is come here. So it is 4.5.4.60. so this is the latest version. Yeah. Okay, so just install it, and yes, after installing, we are importing it by using import cv2. And yes, we have read that two images, like first one as a orange.jpg and the second one as a lena.jpg. Okay, so firstly, let me show you, those who are absent yesterday, let me show you that what we have done. So yes, we have pasted that lena.jpg file in my project folder, and here we have given that name here, lena.jpg. Okay, so as this in this way we can able to read that particular file. Now what is the type of the img1? So yes, we have printed the type of the img1. The type of the img1 is the numpy array. So it is a numpy array. So yes, you can print the type of the img1 also by using the type of img1. So this is the array, but the type is the numpy. Okay, so yes, cv2 will read the image in terms of the numpy array. And yes, now we want to display it, what is the content of that image. So if you want to display it, yes, you can use that tool as a imshow tool. So yes, call the imshow function. The very first argument is the name of the window. What is the name of window? So my name of the window is my first image, and the second one is the img1. Okay, what is img1? It is the numpy array. Okay, and then after that, yes, this is important one, because wait key is important. If you are not giving this, your image will be shown within a fraction of second, and yes, you are not able to see that image. So you have to wait until you have pressed some keys, keyboard keys. Okay, so yes, how much time you want to wait? So if you put the zero represent infinite time. Okay, if you want to wait for 5 seconds, so give here the 5000. Okay, so yes, I want to wait for the infinite time. So yes, wait key until the user has pressed a particular key. Okay, and then after that, destroy all the windows. Yes, this is not related to us. So yes, we are going to run this program, and let's see what is the output. Yes, so this is the output that I'm getting, my first image. Yeah, you can see here my first image. This is the name of the window here. So yes, how to terminate this? You can terminate this by clicking on this red symbol. Yes, this red symbol, just click on this. Otherwise, yes, you have make a provision that, so yes, when you press any keyboard key, yes, this is automatically ended. So yes, I have pressed any particular key and that will be ended. That will be ended. Getting? Okay. So now next one is, today we are going to see the one new function, and that function is called, the function is called as a how to, now this is what type of the image that I am reading here. I am reading the image of the color image. This is the type of the color image. This is the color image. Now I want to convert this image, or I want to read this image into the grayscale image. So how to read this image as a grayscale image? Okay. So yes, to read this image, actually this image is a color image. Now I want to read this image as a grayscale image. So how to read? Yes, very simple. So yes, you have to use the flag called as the 0. So if you are putting the flag as a 0, let's see when I run this program again, and yes, I'm getting my image in a type of the grayscale format. Yes, students, are you getting this? So yes, what I'm doing, I'm reading here the color image, or simply image underscore color, and here I'm using the img underscore gray image. Okay, so yes, the gray image I'm reading like cv2 dot imread, and here the command, it is the name of the file is lina.jpg, and yes, 0. And yes, to read the color image, so there is a option as a -1. Yes, so if you want to read the color image, the option is -1, or by default it is a color. And yes, if you want to read it as a grayscale image, so it is a 0. It is the 0. Yes, we will show that both images. So it is the first one as a color image. So the name of the array is img underscore color, and then cv2 dot imshow, and then gray image, and I want to show that gray image. So img underscore gray. Okay, let's see. When I run this, I should get the two windows. So this is the first window and second window. The first window is the color image, and the second window is the gray image. Yes, students, are you getting this? Yes, type yes in the chat box if you are getting this. We have to install. No. Yes, Shiva, we don't have to install every time. Just if you are opening the existing project, then it is already installed. If you are creating the new project, then you have to install every time. Okay, if you are using the same project for developing the files, actually you can develop the lots of files here. You can write down the different files here in the same project, and you can individually run it. Okay, so yes, everyone got this output, color image and grayscale image. Yes, you can get this lina.jpg image in your WhatsApp. Yesterday I have shared it on the WhatsApp. Or simply you can take any image that is available in your computer. Okay, you can download the image from the internet also. And yes, whatever the type of that image, yes, just you have to provide here. Like if it is a PNG image, you have provide here PNG. With JPEG image, JPEG. Some images are JPEG image. Yes, students, are you getting this output? If you are getting the grayscale output, type yes in the chat box. We'll see the next instruction, that is how to save this grayscale image. How to save the grayscale image. Let's see here. When I open the lina.jpg, yes, I'm getting this color image. You can directly open it by double click on it. Okay. Now I want to be store a grayscale format image of the Lina. Okay. Yes. Let me show you the shape of that both variable. img dot color, img underscore color dot shape, and the print img underscore gray dot shape. So when I run it, let's see what is the output here. So you see here, the color image is having the shape as the, or the dimension as the 512 by 512, and 3 channels are there. So here the first one is the height, second one is the width, and the third one is the number of channels present. So here it is a color, and color having, we know that it is the BGR format, blue, green and red format, BGR. So yes, the first, there are 3 layers are there. You can consider these are 3 layers, or there are 3 channels. Every pixel is having the 3 values. Yes, and how many pixels? So there are 512 multiplied by 512. This many of the pixels are there. Okay, but if you see the grayscale image, there are only 1 channel is present, because only the dimension is 512 by 512. Okay. Yes, students, are you getting this? Yeah. Now next one is, I want to save. Can we insert black and white image? Yeah, insert means, what do I insert image? Read black and white image. Yes, Aditya, I didn't get you. Yes, yes, we can read the black and white image also. Yeah. So if you want to read the black and white image, so you have to read that particular format, like but that image should be the black and white image. Aditya, the color, that image should be black and white image. If you want to read the image as it is, so yes, you have to use this format and change, like cv2 dot im read, and suppose if the image is the linear.jpg, and yes, you have to use the argument as a 1 here. If you are giving the second argument as a 1, so it means that read the image as it is. Read the image as it is. So if the image is the color image, so read as a color. If the image is having some alpha channels, like some transparency is there, so yes, if extra channels are there, that is also it is read. If the image is the grayscale image, read the image as the grayscale image. If the image is the black and white image, read the image as it is. Yes, whatever the image format is there, if you want to read it, yes, you have to use this format. Yes, 1 represent unchanged. Yes, Aditya, very good question. So yes, Aditya, are you getting this? So you have to use the second argument as a 1. So it is called as unchanged. Let's see here. When I show that unchanged also, I'm getting the same output, because it is already the color image. So it is unchanged image, and it is img underscore unchanged, and let's check the shape of that unchanged image. So yes, I'm running it again, and you see here the what is the shape. So this is the unchanged image, this is the grayscale image, and here this is the color image. You see here, color image and unchanged image are same here. Color image and unchanged are same here. Okay. Yes, you can download any image with having the alpha channels or some black and white image, and yes, try this formats, -1, 0 or 0. So here the -1 represent, -1 equal to color. Okay, and here 0 equal to grayscale, and here the 1 means unchanged. Yes, students, are you getting this? Now I want to save the grayscale image. Okay, because grayscale image, in my laptop or in my project folder, there is no grayscale images there, only color image is present. Okay, now I want to save this grayscale image. So how to save the grayscale image? To save the grayscale image, or any image so that you have calculated or you have developed or you have manipulate, yes, to save your output image, generally you require to use this function called as IAMWrite function. So IAMWrite function will ask for the what is the file name. So yes, I'm giving the file name as the Lina underscore gray dot jpg. Okay, so this is the output image, and then the second one is the name of the array. So the name of the array I want to save as a gray image. Okay, so if you are giving a img color, so this is the color image. If you are giving the gray, so it is a gray image. If you are giving the img underscore unchanged, so it is that particular image. Okay, so yes, I'm running this, and let's see here. In your project folder, there is no file as a Lina underscore gray.jpg. So when I run it, yes, when I run it, and when I press Q, yes, you see here there is a one file is there, Lina underscore gray.jpg. See here, the new file has been created, Lina underscore gray.jpg. You see, getting this? Yes, students, are you getting this? Are you getting that output image in your project folder, Lina underscore gray.jpg? Yes, सभी को मिल गया? What if we don't give JPG? Okay, so let's see here. If the JPG is not your given, no matter. But actually, it the default software will not be open. Default software will not, like JPG.jpg or the extension are nothing but it will help to select a default software to open. Like JPG अगर आप देखो तो कौन सा इमेज एडिटर वाला ओपन होगा, जैसे कि पिकासो जो होगा या कुछ हो, माइक्रोसॉफ्ट एडिटर होगा. Okay, जो भी आपका default image editor है, that will be open. And suppose if you are giving .avi, it represent the movie edit movie open, like क्या होता है VLC media player, like that. PNG also work. Yes, PNG also work. You can give any name. आप PNG में दे सकते हो, ऐसे नहीं कि ऐसे नहीं दे सकते. You can give any name. जब कोई बटन प्रेस करोगे ना, ये देखो ये PNG फाइल आ गया. This is the PNG file. Yes, here the name doesn't represent, here the name doesn't represent the type of the image here. This is just a name. You can give simply Lina.gray also, Lina.gray. That also valid. Not find a writer, yeah. So yes, you have to give, to find out the writer, actually you have to give the JPG. Yes, it gives the error. So actually it is now it is updated. In previous version of the OpenCV, it is accepting that JPG file, but now it is saying that could not find the writer. Yeah, which type of the writer you are using, like JPG writer or PNG writer? Yeah, so that's why we have to do the extension. Yes, students, are you getting this? IAMWrite function. Okay, so let me modify this code, or simply what we'll do is we'll create one new file. We'll create one new file, right click on the project folder and go to the new, and yes, click on the my file and just give the here name as a second program .py. Okay, so yes, I'm creating the second program.py. You can close the other one also. So very first one, the very first line is the import cv2. Okay, import cv2. Okay, let's open that Lina.jpg again. Okay, so yes, I'm using the img is equal to yes cv2 dot imread, and then yes lena dot jpg file I'm using as a default, and yes yes I'm showing that. So cv2 dot imshow, and yes the file name is suppose image, and yes img, and after that cv2 dot yes wait key 0, and then last one is cv2 dot destroy all windows. Yes, just type this code, type this code. Okay, so what is the shape? What is the shape of Lena.jpg? Yes, we already printed. So it is 512 by 512, 512 by 512. So yes, can I able to modify? Can I able to modify its some pixels or some part of the image? Like suppose like this. Suppose I'm running this program. Now this is the window that I'm getting. Now I want to make the first part, like suppose first 100 pixel, 100 rows and 100 columns. First 100 rows and 100 columns, I want to set it as blue color for first 100 rows and the first 100 columns. Okay, first 100 rows and first 100 columns, I have to set this, all the pixel I have to set it as a blue color, blue color. So how to set it as a blue color? Yes, so yes, you have to use that slicing that we have learned in a Python. So how the slicing works? Yes, how the slicing works? If you want to use the slicing, so yes, starting is 0. Yes, you have to use the colon, and yes, after the colon, you have to put the what is the end? What is the end? Yes, what is the end pixel? So yes, it means that the very first one is it is the 0 to 99. So it is 0 to 99. So first pixels, first 100 pixels. Okay. So yes, I want to use, let's print it first. Let's print it. Let's see what is the content of it. So actually the previous program is running. So to run this program, right click on it, second program.py, right click on this and just click on the run program. So you see here, all this first 100 pixel get printed. 100 pixel we are going to access only, 100 pixels. Yes, students, are you getting this? Now, this is the first 100 rows. This is the first 100 rows. Now I want to also access the first 100 columns also. So 100 columns, 0 colon 100. So these are the first 100 by 100. This is the first 100 by 100 that box, 100 by 100 box. Okay, so let's print it and let's see what is the content. Yeah, so these are the contents. Yes, actually we are not able to see the what is the content here. So if you want to see this, what you can do, you can specify here, suppose some part 1 equal to this, part 1 equal to this is the part of the image. So what you can do, you are only see the part 1. Let's see the part only, part 1. So when I run it, so I'm able to see only the first 100 pixels only, 100 by 100. Yes, students, are you getting this? 100 by 100 only. Now I want to make this pixel. I want to make this pixel as a which pixels? Blue pixels. So yes, how to make these pixels as a blue pixels? So yes, we have to modify. We have to modify that pixels value. So how to modify that pixels value? If you want to modify that pixels value, so yes, so what I'm doing, I'm assigning that value to the BGR. So BGR means first one is a blue color and it is a green color and red color. Okay, so yes, and yes, I'm storing this into the, yes, no need to store actually, because we are modifying that particular image directly. So let's see the output. So if I'm using the img, that particular first 100 by 100 pixel has to be changed. Let's see here, the first 100 by 100 pixel is modifying here. Yes, students, are you getting the same output? Yes, Aditya, Akash, Tushar. Okay. So you can modify the other pixels also like this. Suppose the 100, starting from 100 to 200, again starting from 100 to 200. And yes, I'm making these pixels as a red value. So how to make it as a red value? So yes, 0 0 to 55, this is the red value. And let's see again how this image get modified. You see here the image get modified like this. So it is 100 and 100 by 100 is the blue, and 100 by 200 is the red pixels. Yes, students, are you getting this? Yes, Shiva, Akash, are you listening? Tushar, Aditya, are you able to get this output? This is called as a slicing of an image. How to slice the image? So if I want to change a particular part of the image, then how to change the part? Yes, we can change that part like this. Suppose I want to make these eyes invisible. Okay, I want to hide these eyes. Okay, I want to hide these eyes. So how to hide these eyes? So if you want to hide this eyes, suppose I want to hide these eyes with the black color. Okay, with the black color. So yes, what is the black color? The black color represents 0 0 and 0 0 0 and 0. So let's try with that one. So yes, so I think let's find out the its coordinates of the eyes. So I think it is a total 5 and 2. So it is half of it. It is half of it. So it is, I think it is 250. So 250 rows. And yes, what about columns? Column is nearly about 300. Okay. So 300. Yes. So 250 and the 300. So let's see here. Starting is 250. 250 and yes, ends up to the, I think, 300. Okay, we'll try out first, and it is, I think it is 300 to suppose 450, 300 to 450. Let's try out this. So yes, using these coordinates, yes, I'm getting the black color in that. Yeah, this is my output. Okay, this is the output. Yeah, so yes, here the, yeah, so y has to be here. So it is, I'm making it as a 250, 250, and yes, it is 350, 350. So yes, you have to try out different pixels value. And see here, we are getting the output. So here I'm not able to see the eyes of the Lina. Getting? So you can make it as a 275, 275. So now it is more accurate. Now see here. So it is called the masking. So here I have masked the eyes. I have masked the eyes of the Lina. Yes, Shiva, Akash, Tushar, Aditya, are you getting? Type yes if you are getting this output. Yes, Shiva, करताय तुम्ही? आकाश, तुषार, आदित्य, तुम्ही करताय का स्वतः? Yes, Shiva, Akash, Tushar. Okay, you have to reply. Reply करा. Okay. Yes.
हो सर, करता है सर.
ओके ओके, मग आउटपुट आलं की जरा एस टाकत चला, म्हणजे मला समजत जाईल की तुम्ही
हो सर, ठीक आहे सर.
ओके. मला इथे समजत नाही ऍक्च्युली. ओके, सो यस, this in this way we can mask that particular part of the image. Okay, we can mask the part of the image. Now how to get the height and width? Yes, I generally actually yesterday we are talk about the rows and columns. So actually rows are nothing but the heights, number of rows present, that is called as a height. Okay, and number of columns represent, number of columns represent is called as a width. Okay, so yes, if I'm talking about the height, HEIGST, if I want to get the height of my image, how to get the height of my image? So you can get the height of the image by using img dot, yes, using the shape. Actually shape will give the tuple, shape function, shape attribute will give the tuple which contains the height, width, and the number of channels. Okay, so yes, to get the height, to get only height from the shape, we are using the shape of zero. Okay, and if you want to get the WEIGST, width is equal to img dot shape of the one. Okay, so yes, now you can print out this also, like what is the width and height. So yes, image width, width. So width is nothing but the columns, columns present, so that is equal to comma width, dth, weight ले लेंगे ठीक है. Okay, so it should be width, and yes, just print out the image GST. So that is number of rows. So how many number of rows present? If you want to print out, so use the yes, HEIGST. Okay, so yes, now we know that Lino.jpg. What is height and width? So number of columns or the width is 5 and 2, and the height is 5 and 2, and the number of channels present, it is a 2. Now these are the things that we require for processing the image. Okay, म्हणून हे घेतोय की height कशी काढायची, width कशी काढायची. If you have the image and now you want to make that image as a smaller one. So how to make that image as smaller one? By using the height and the width. Okay, you can use the height and the width. Okay, so now I want, what is the height and width, current height and width? So it is the 512 by 512. Now I want to resize that particular image. So how to resize? So there is a function called as a resize, cv2 dot resize image. So yes, the resize image will give the image first one as the source image, like which image you want to resize. So yes, I want to resize with the img, like img image I want to resize. 1 minute. Okay, and then after that, what is the target size, target width and height? Okay, so yes, the target width, suppose I'm giving as a 255 by 255. Okay, and yes, I'm storing inside under the img itself. Okay, so and let's see here, and let's print again. Let's check again the height and width of the new modified images, or you can use the different like resized underscore image, resize underscore resize underscore image, resize underscore image. It should be height one, suppose, or you can use the same variable also. Suppose modify the some print statement. Okay, so you can show the original image also and resize image also, or resize image, and you can show the original image also here. So it is resize image. Original image, and this is resize image. Resize image is stored into the resize underscore img. Okay, so let's see the program. Okay, so we have read the lina.jpg, we have read the height and width. Yeah, so it is a default height and width. Okay, we have printed that one, so image width columns. Okay, and then we have resized that image with the 255 by 255, and again we have read the height and width of the that resize image, and then we have shown that both of the images. Okay, so let's run this program and see. You see here, yeah, image width is 512 by 512. Very first one, the original image is having the 512 by 512, and the new image is 255 by 255. Yes, students, are you getting this? You see here, this is the original image, and this is just 1/4 of that image, 1/4 of the image. Why 1/4? Because the total rows are 512. We have now half. We have make the half of that, and the total width is again 512. We have make a half of that. So it is the 1/4 of that particular image. Yes, getting the output, type yes if you are getting the output. Just try it. I'm waiting for 2 minutes to get your output. Okay. Okay. So yes. So yes, let me close it. Close it. Okay, so instead of using this hardcore value, what you can do, you can use this width and height, width and HEIGH. Okay, now if I want to make this width and height, but before giving this, you have to convert it into the width. Okay, you have to convert this into the integer. Okay, so I'm making this as an integer, and now you see here I want to resize it by 2. So yes, divide by 2, and again here also it is divided by 2. Again it is divided by 2. You see here, or simply what you can do, you can use your w is equal to integer width and divided by 2, and h is equal to integer and yes h height divided by 2. So it is a floor division. Why floor division? Floor division will always give the result in an integer, so that's why I'm using this method. Okay, so yes, instead of using this, you can use w and h. Okay, so one point to be discussed here, the resize image, resize function will always take the input in terms of the width and height. Okay, कैसे लेता है, पहले width लेता है उसके बाद में height लेता है, but actually while getting the shape we are getting first height and then second as a width. Okay, ये उल्टा होता है, पहले height और width मिलता है, लेकिन resize करते समय पहले हमें width देना पड़ता है, उसके बाद में height देना पड़ता है. Yes, students, are you getting this? Again, try it one more time. Now it is 256 because 512 divided by 2 is 256. Okay, so yes, and this is my resized image, and yes, this is the original image. Okay, so here you can read the other images also, like orange.jpg, orange.jpg. This is also 512 by 512, or read with the different size of the image. Here this is my resized image, and this is the original image, original and resized image. Yes, students, are you getting this? How to use this function? Okay. Now, if you don't want to use this W and H, so what you can do, you can use the 0 or 0. Yes, you can specify here the formula. Okay. So yes, formula can be specified like what is the scale. So you can give the X scale and the Y scale. So what is the X scale and the Y scale? X scale means what is the width? How much width you want here? So you have to give here in terms of the 0 to 1. You have to give the value in between the 0 to 1. So if you are giving 1, fx equal to 1 and fy equal to 1, it means that as it is, you are resizing. So if the width and height, is the 512 by 512, here the output image is also 512 by 512, fx1, fy1. But if you want to make it as a quarter one, so yes, if you want to make it as a quarter one, then yes, 0.5 and 0.5. Yes, so it means that what is the scale you are using for the width? So yes, whatever the width is there, you have to take the only the 50% of the available width. Yes, whatever the height is there, you have to use the only the 50% of the available height. Okay, so 50% means 256. So let run this program and let's see here. So yes, I'm getting the same output. So this is the resize image and this is the original image. And you see here the new image width and height is 256. Okay, at the bottom you can check here. Yes, students, are you getting this? How to use this fx and fy? Let's check with the, suppose fx I am changing as a width, I'm changing as a 0.5, but the y I'm not changing. Let's see, I have not tried this before. Let's try this. Is it giving any error or not? Okay, so no problem. So it is running fine. This is the original image, and let's see here. This is the shrink image. This is the shrink image. Because here y means rows, height we have not modified. Height is as it is. Height you can see here, the height is, it is same exact height, but the width you have compressed. Okay, width you have make it as a 0.5. Yes, so how to compress the image? Yes, students, are you getting this? What is fx and fy? How the resize work? Okay, so are you getting the output? Type got it in the chat box. If you are getting the output, type got it in the chat box. Yeah. Okay. Yes, Aditya, Akash. Yes. Okay. So yes, we will modify the same program and yes, what other we can do? Yes, yes. We will try with this with on the video directly. Okay, so let's create one other program. Create other Python file. Right click on the ML internship and just go to the Python file and now type here the suppose video process. Okay, video process. Give the name as a video process.py because we are going to process here the video. Okay. So yes, yeah. So first statement is import CV2. Okay. Now we want to read the video. Okay. So what is the video available with me? Megamind.avi. Okay. So if you have that video, you can open it, or otherwise you can try with the real-time video. Just try with the real-time video. If you have the webcam, yes, you can try with the web directly on real time. If you don't have webcam, you can try with this video megamind.avi, or you can take any video that is available in your computer. Okay, so let's try down the basic code for the video reading. Okay, so cap is equal to yes cv2 dot video capture, and here I'm giving the id, video id or the camera id as a 1, Okay, so in your case, try with the 0, try with the 1, and yes, you can use the while loop here, while true, while true. Okay, but instead of true, here today I'm going to use here is open. Okay, so it means that if that particular video is available, if the particular file is available, if the particular camera is available, then only it will go inside the while loop. Okay, it will not always going inside it, so it is going inside only if it is open. If the cap is open, the capture is open, then only it is successfully open, then only it is going inside. Okay, so yes, you can modify this. Instead of true, you can write down here cap dot is open, and then the next one is ret comma, yes, frame is equal to, and here the function is cap dot read. Yes, now we got the frame, let's show that frame. So I am show, yes, and here the frame and comma and frame. Okay, now this is the just window name, so you can give any window name, but this I am show function is present in cv2, so that's why I use the cv2 dot I am show. Okay, and yesterday we have written one code here, if cv2 dot wait key of 1. Okay, so always give 1 here, always give 1, 0 doesn't work here, is equal to ordinal value of the q. So it means that if you have pressed the q, if you are waiting for some keyboard input, and yes, if the user has entered q, then what to do? You have to break this loop. So you have to get out of this loop, and then after getting the output this loop, yes, you have to release the particular capture that captured camera or the video. Okay, and then after that cv2 dot that close or the destroy all window. Yeah. Yes, first try with this basic code. So I'm going to run this, right click on this video process and run it. Let's try with this, it is running or not. Now you see here it is running very fine. Let me connect my second camera. So let me connect my second camera. Actually, second camera is having the more resolution. So for second camera, I think when I connect the second camera, its ID becomes 0. Let's see that. Yeah, now the ID is having the default one. Default ID is 0 and 1. Let's check with the 1. Yeah, it is OBS. Yes, 1 is OBS, and now let's try with the 2. So yes, if it is this is the problem always when more than one camera is attached. And now you see here the more broader picture you can see here. Okay. Yes. Okay, now next one is I want to make this video. Now this video, whatever the video I'm getting here, this is the color video. Now I want to make this video as a grayscale video. So how to make this video as a grayscale video? Okay. So yes, are you getting the your live stream? Yes, students, are you getting the live stream? Type yes in the chat box. If you are getting the live stream, if this code is working fine, then type yes. I'm going to share this code in the chat box. Okay, now I want to show here the grayscale video. Okay, grayscale video. So yes, grayscale video is very simple. So I'm converting this frame, that is my color frame, into the gray frame. Okay, very simple. Convert that frame into the gray frame. So how to convert the particular frame into the grayscale frame? So there is a function called as a cv2 dot and yes, it is a cvt color, I think. Yes, cvt color. The function name is the cvt color, and yes, the first one is src, which frame you want to, or which image you want to convert. So frame, Okay, and yes, so what is the code? So what the code can be like cv2 dot color. So yes, type this, and yes, these are the different colors, color underscore, color underscore. Now these are the color. So if you want to convert the BGR to gray, then use this color. If you want to convert the BGR to RGB, suppose for some algorithms to work, that algorithms are taking the inputs in terms of RGB. So but your input is BGR. So yes, you have to convert the BGR to RGB. So yes, you have to use this CVT color. If you want to convert this image into the HSV color, so yes, HSV represent the hue, saturation, and the value. Hue, saturation, the value, which value, these are the three values that you using which you can represent a pixel. Okay, so now I want to convert into the gray image. So yes, convert it, and yes, what I am doing, instead of showing the frame, I am showing the gray frame. I'm showing the gray frame, gray underscore frame. Yes, I'm running this program, and let's see, I'm getting my live fade as the gray or not. Yes, are you able to see? Now I'm in a black and white. My image is in my black and white. Not black and white, this is a grayscale actually. Yes, who got the output? Type me in the chat box. Gray output. Who got the gray output? Type me in the chat box. Yeah, yes, okay. Okay, now actually this whatever the frame I'm getting, these are the very big frame. Now can I actually get what is the first we will get this what its width and height property. What the width and height property? So how to get the width and height property of this frame? So to get the width and height property of the frame, WIDTH. So can anybody tell me? Yes, yesterday we have seen this cap dot. So what is the property? What is the number for width to get? What is the property number? So property number is for width it is 3 HEIGST, and the height for height HEIGHT is equal to cap dot get height is the fourth property. So yes, let's print that height and width and height. Width DTH and the H height HEIGST. Yeah. So let's print it and let's see what is the width and height of my camera, because actually my camera is the HD camera, and yes, it is given the full HD quality. You see here 920 by 1080. So it is a full HD camera. Okay, so yes, can I convert this? Can I convert this property? Can I get the some low resolution image? Can I convert this image into the low resolution image? Yes, definitely. You can use it. You can convert it. So how to convert? Very simple. If you want to convert it, okay, before reading it, you have to convert first. Okay, so if you want to convert, very simple. So there is a function called as a set. There's a function called as a set, cap dot set. Which property you want to set? 3. And what is the width you want to set? What is the width? Now I want to set the width as a standard is I think 10. What is the VGA? It is I think 640, and height is I'm taking as a 480. So it is a VGA I think 640 by 480. So this is a VGA. So it means that whatever the camera, I'm getting the VGA feed from the camera, VGA feed. I don't want the full HD feed, I want the VGA feed. Let's run it again and let's see. I'm getting that particular size of the video or not. 640 by 480 only. You see here the very smaller video I'm getting here, very smaller video, and you see here the width and height I'm getting as only 640 by 480. Yes, students, are you getting? So mine is already, yeah. So you can try with the lower. 320 by, you cannot increase the that particular one, particular width and height. You can decrease it, but you cannot increase. जसं की तुम्ही 320, I think 320 by 280 असं आहे काहीतरी, 320 by 280. Yes, are you getting this? You can go on Google and just what are the standard sizes. Now these are the standard sizes. So if you are mentioning the 700 by 500, so actually it will not be set. It will not be set. By default, it will be set at 640 by 480. So near about, what is the near one? What is the near one? What is the near value? That will be set by that particular. Let's see here. Yeah, so it is 800 by 600. Now it is saving 800 by 600 because 700 is very near to 800. 800 by 600. Actually, I have set it as a 700 by 500, but the OpenCV has calculated that yes, you cannot set the video quality as the 700 by 500 because it is the odd quality. Okay, odd coordinates. Okay, so yes, they have used the standard one, 800 by 600. Yes, students, are you getting this? Okay, so let's just convert it into the 1024, or let's set it as it is. Okay, जो है वो रहने दो. Okay, जो भी है ना रहने दो. Okay, so let's do that. Okay, so this is my gray image. But now, have you got it? This gray image? I think you got this. Now next one is now I want to use I want to make one program in which I want to overlay some different videos. Different video I want to overlay. So yes, how to overlay the different videos? Overlay means in a one frame, you are displaying the different videos. The different videos are playing at the same time. So how is it possible? Yeah, it is possible. Yes, we will make it as possible. So yes, firstly import, yes, follow this step. Import numpy as np. We import numpy as np, and yes, we have the height and the width. Yes, we have the height and the width. Now what we will do? What we will do first? We have to make whatever this frame is there. Now, what is the size of the frame? Let's first see the size of the frame. I think 920 by something, 920 by 180. Yeah, so it is 920 by 180. In your case, it might be different. In your case, it might be 640 by 480 or 1020 by 780. Okay, so it might be different for the different cameras. Okay, depending on the camera, which camera you are using. Okay, now I want to make this frame as a smaller frame. Okay, so yes, how to make the frame as a smaller frame? Underscore frame is equal to, yes, how to make this frame as a smaller frame? Very simple. Smaller frame can be, just can anybody recall it? How to make the particular frame as a smaller frame? So very simple. Say v2 dot which function? Yes, how to make the image smaller. So what is the function name? The function name is, yes, anybody? अभी देखा हमने resize function. Yes, resize. ओके, तो कौन सा मॉड करना है मुझे? फ्रेम. ये फ्रेम जो है ना, ये फ्रेम मुझे कम करना है. सो यस, वी हैव टू रिसाइज इट. सो यस, cv2 dot resize, and then after that we are giving the 0 0, and we are using that formula. fx is equal to 0.5, and the fy is equal to 0.5. So yes, this is the smaller frame. This is the smaller frame. So let's see here. Smaller underscore frame. Let's see those only smaller frame. So this is the another technique in which you can make your frame as a smaller one. You see here, this is just the smaller frame. So this is a 1/4 of my actual, 1/4 of my actual video. Yes, getting this smaller frame. Everyone getting this? Yeah. So what I'm making here, I'm making my video as a HD quality. So actually it is a very large video. So it is a 6 and 3 comma. So what is HD? I think it is a 3 comma 1080 by 720. I think it is 724 by 720. So if possible, you can also make your video property as the 1080 by 720. Yeah, 1080 by 720. So this is my frame. This is my frame, but actually it is a smaller frame that I'm looking for. So if you are showing here the simple frame, so you can get the original video. Oh, okay, so this is my original video, so which is having the size as 1080 by 720. Okay, so now what I want to make, I want to make one canvas, okay, in which I can place, I can place this smaller frames. Okay, so this is the one of the frame that I want to show, I want to place there. But for placing that, I want one canvas. So how to create a canvas? So here the canvas can be created by using, suppose the canvas canvas is equal to np dot zeros. Okay, np dot zeros. Okay, and np dot zeros, you have to give the shape of the zeros that you want to create. Okay, so like you want one canvas which is having all the value as a zero, fill with the zero, but what is the dimension of that canvas? The dimension can be get from the frame dot shape. So what is the shape? Shape is 1080 by 720 and 3. These 3 channels. So yes, the zero here. Now you can print the shape of the canvas also. Yes, and you can get that shape also. So canvas dot shape, and yes, I am showing that canvas. I'm showing the canvas. Okay, so let's see here. All the canvas is having the only zeros. Zero means black values or the black color. You are only able to see the black color only. So yes, when the canvas is open, you see here, this is my frame having only the zero values. And yes, I'm getting the value as 720 by 1080 and 3 channels. Getting this? Yes, students, are you getting this? Try this. Once you've done this, tell me. Just create a canvas which is having the exactly same as the shape of the frame. Exactly same. Like 720 by 1080 by 3. In your case, Shiva, the shape should be 640 by 480. 640 by 480. Okay, so yes, are you getting? Type yes in the chat box if you are getting this black size window, black color window, not black size, black color window. If you are getting the black color window, tell me. Now we have to place this smaller frame. We want to place this smaller frame on that canvas. Okay, so yes, what I'm using the slicing. Okay, I'm using the slicing. So yes, the slicing I'm using as, so yes, where I have to place that I have to place that particular frame. So yes, let me show you that canvas and let's calculate it. The frame is exactly 1/4. The smaller frame is exactly 1/4. So yes, I want to place this smaller frame on this one. Yes, from let me, okay. So from this to this, from this, let's divide this into the 4 parts. Divide this whole canvas into the 4 parts. So this is the 1 number, this is the 2 number, this is 3 number, and this is the 4 number. So this smaller frame I have to place it here, place it here. So yes, can anybody tell me what is the starting coordinates of this frame? Or how I'm getting this, how I'm getting this frame by using the slicing? So yes, what is the first width, not height, first height, width and height? Yeah, so what is the width and height? Width should be starting with the 0. Width is always starting with the 0, and yes, end with the, so can anybody tell me what is the end of the width? The total is W, suppose total is W. So yes, what is here? What is here? So here it is W by 2. Okay. So here 0, here W by 2. W by 2 means half of the width, and here total W. Okay. And here 0 to height, if I want to calculate height, so it is starting with the 0, and yes, it is height by 2, and here it is H. So these are the coordinates. These are the coordinates. So yes, how to get 0? How to get 1? How to get 1 coordinate? So the 1 coordinate I can get by using the canvas of the, yes, first we'll start with the width. So 0 to W divided by 2. W means width. Okay. Yes, comma, and then height I have to take it as a 0 to 0 colon, slicing karna hai. So 0 colon H divided by 2. So yes, here I'm getting the canvas number 1. I'm getting canvas number 1. Okay. So how to get the canvas number 2? Canvas number 2, like the second, suppose I want to place the second video on this position. So yes, can anybody tell me, so how to get the coordinate of this? So first when it is starting with the height divided by 2, not it is starting with the 0, actually it's starting with the width. Okay, so first we'll start with the width. So yes, 0 colon W divided by 2, and then so it is H divided by 2 to last, to last. So H divided by 2 to last. Yes. So by using this method, you can able to get all the canvas. So yes, I'm writing here all this slicing. So it shouldn't start 0. So it should be W, I think W divided by 2 to last, and then so it should be 0 to H divided by 2. Okay. And at the last here it is canvas of the, I think it should be, it start with the W divided by 2 to last. So colon, if you are writing a colon, and if you are do not writing the end, so by default it is taken as an end. Okay. So means half to end, half to end. Okay. And then after that, so it is half to last, half to last. Okay. So yes, this is the coordinates. I have calculated the coordinates of all these slicing. So 1, 2, 3, 4. In which coordinate you want to? Yes, just I need to save it here. So where is save? There is no save. Okay. So let's clear it, and let me calculate it. So yes, I have calculated already. So let's try it first. So yes, I'm trying it. So first I'm trying with the first one. So canvas of the, so start with the, I think 0 to W. What is W? Here W is not there, width is there, WIDTH. So WIDTH divided by 2, comma, and then it is 0 divided by 0 colon HEI, height divided by 2. Okay, so let's see this correct or not, and let's print the canvas. Let's print the canvas. Yeah, so the slice index must have integer. WIT. Yeah, oh yeah, it should be integer. Okay, so that's why just convert into the integer. Convert this width and height into integer, then only you are able to see the output. So yes, what is the output? The broadcast array having the shape of 360. Oh, yeah, okay. So yes, I'm looking for the same output because actually I forgot to tell you that it is first taking the height and then width. It taking the height and width. And let's see, yeah, height and the width. I'm taking height and width. Yes, why this image is showing like this, I don't know. Okay, let's try with the another camera. Okay, so it's showing the same output. So where is the problem? Captivity dot resize smaller frame. Yeah. So is anyone getting the same output? Because I'm getting the output like this. My camera is not showing the proper result. Yes, are you getting the same output? Yes, Aditya, Shiva. Yes, Shiva, Aditya, are you getting same output? Smaller frame. Okay. Okay, so why this is problem? So let me diagnose here input or 0, and yes, it is 0 0. So 1/4 is the white. 1/4 is white, totally white. So it should not be like this. CV2 dot resize, and yes, frame. I'm resizing, and yes, I'm using this frame, and yes, canvas. Okay. Let's try with this code. Okay, let's try with the code. I'm placing all these values. Like so first one is height, 0 to height, and height to colon, and then 0 to height and width to colon, and then width to colon. Let's try with this. Yeah, actually my image get distorted. Why image is distorted? Let's see the original frame. So it is how it is reading. Yeah, it is correct. Okay, by default it is correct. Let's check for the smaller frame, smaller underscore frame. Yes, smaller frame is also correct. So yes, what happened when I place it here? Okay, so it should be canvas. Okay, let me try it first and then you try. Yeah, it is showing the same output. It is showing the same output. Oh yeah, yes. I got the where I have made wrong. So here it should be np.uint8. So actually we are not defining the type of the particular pixel. Yes, while creating the zeros, we have given the shape of the pixel, but we are not giving the what is the size of the pixel. The size of the pixel is the every value having the 8 bit. So it means that R value is having the 8 bit, V value is having the 8 bit, and the green value also having the 8 bit. So yes, we are not mentioning, that's why I'm getting the that problem. Yes, students are, yes, make it this as a np.uint8. So np.zeros, make this np.zeros as a np.uint8, and yes, I am getting the output like this. Yes, I'm getting the correct output now. Yes, now Shiva, Aditya, you try and tell me you are getting the same output or not. Yes. Yeah. So correct output you are getting. The output that I'm getting here, the same here. Got it? Okay. So yes, where is the mistake? The mistake is here. We have created the canvas, but we have not created the same canvas that our image is having. Our image is having the pixel size as a 8 bit. Okay, 8 bit. To store the red value, we are using 8 bit. To store the green value, we are using 8 bit, and to store the green value, we are using 8 bit. So that's why here you should give the data type as a uint8. Uint8 represent unsigned integer having the size at 8 bit. Unsigned integer having the size at 8 bit. Yes, getting this? Okay, so now try with this. Suppose I want to rotate this. If I want to rotate this, now if I running this program, yes, I'm able to see this all the output in the same direction. The same video I'm getting 4 times. Same video I'm getting 4 times. You see here, the same video is replicating. Okay. Now I want to rotate one of it. Okay. So yes, how to rotate? There is a function called as cv2 dot rotate function. Okay. So yes, rotate, and which frame I want to rotate. So smaller frame, and what is the rotate code? cv2 dot rotate _180. Okay, so here actually in this application you are able to use only 180 degree 180 rotation. You are not able to use the 90 rotation, because you have to again fix it in that canvas again. If you are using the rotate _90 _ anti-clockwise or counterclockwise, then actually you will get a error. Let's try with the rotate 180. cv2 dot rotate and smaller frame. And yes, now you see here, now my both below the whatever the below videos are there, that is rotated exactly 180 degree. Yes, getting this output. Just try this. I'm waiting for 2 minutes. cv2 dot rotate. So yes, once you get the output, tell me. Okay, done. Okay, so we'll try one more time. Suppose here, I have the, actually you cannot try this. I have the two cameras. I have two cameras. One camera is having the ID as a 0 and the second camera I'm having the ID as a 2. Okay, you can try it, but you should have the two cameras. Okay, so yes, cap1 is video capture dot 2, video capture dot 2. And yes, I have say I'm setting the same thing for the video capture dot 2. So cap1 and cap1, and yes, it is 3 and 4. Okay, and yes, so both are, I think both are width and height is same. So yes, what I'm reading here, so I'm using here ret1 is comma frame1 is equal to cap1 dot read. Okay, cap1 dot read. And yes, here, yes, I'm converting that frame1 into some smaller frame. So I'm giving the name as smaller frame1, and yes, frame1. And let's show that one into the smaller frame1. And here is the smaller frame1. Okay, so yes, at a time I'm using the two cameras. Okay, two cameras I'm using. Let's try this. Let's try this. You see here, both cameras, different cameras, I can able to show in the same frame. So yes, this is the first camera, this is the first camera, and this is the second camera. Yes, Aditya, are you getting this? How to show the two cameras at the one time in a same frame. In a same frame, if you want to show the same two cameras, yes, you can show that. So it is very important. Actually, these are the basics actually, and why we have done this, because these are required to show the output. Okay, so once you've done your output, okay, once you've done pre-process or some image processing, if you are applying on your image or video, and now you want to show the output. Yes, in what way you are showing the output? Yes, like this. You want to show the output like this. Yes, getting this? Just try this, all these things that we have done today at your home. And yes, what we will do, yes, tomorrow actually I'm planning for taking the uh, how to draw the geometric shapes on image or the video. Okay, so different geometric shapes like line, how to draw the line, how to draw the rectangle, how to draw the circle, how to draw the field circle, how to draw the field rectangle, how to draw the ellipse. Okay, and yes, that is very important, because suppose while processing, suppose in a you have detected the face. Okay, after detecting the face, now you want to apply the mask on the eyes only. Okay, you want to apply the mask on the eyes, that we have apply on the Lina. Okay, but that is a static image. But now you want to apply the mask on real video. So what you are doing, you are capturing the frame from the video, and now you are extracting the eyes coordinates, and that coordinates you are giving to the rectangle, and that rectangle is the field rectangle having the color as black color, and now whenever you are moving your head, actually the particular rectangle will be move along with you. Getting that? So this is used for the masking purpose. Getting that? Or suppose if you want to show something, like you require to draw a line. Okay, if you want to divide something, you require line, suppose. Getting that? Okay. Okay, so yes, we'll stop here, and yes, try this one or two times. Try all these things that we have done today. Try this at least one or two times, so that that will be becomes it may available for your future use only. Okay.